bench today we have a CPI combination of a CPI power supply with front facing speaker, a CPI 400 mobile, and the CPI HF150 linear amp. I'll just go through the three of these. So this is this was the base module made obviously for mobile radios where people wanted to use them as a base station in their shack. Also, I've also got a CPI, a proper badge CPI Turner microphone made by Turner for CPI. It's probably just the standard Turner mic that was just rebadged. Yeah, so this is just a quick look. This is all this come out of the States. Getting these in Australia these days is pretty hard. I know people do have them, but usually they just don't want to let them go. Really well built radios. If anyone's ever seen inside a CPI, they'd understand that they put a lot of time and effort and money into these radios. It's probably where they eventually went out of business. They just couldn't compete with the Japanese radios of the day. It's Cybernet and Uniden, and it's unfortunate. But they gave it a fairly good shake, CPI, and they came up with a very distinctive looking radio. The whole range actually is very distinctive from most radios. Had that ham radio type look about it, you know, the quality of the radios. I think they went for the top end of the market, and yeah, so just really good. Obviously power supply there with the speaker in it. The infamous yellowing of the control knobs on those CPIs, fairly easy to fix. You just use a hairdresser's bleach, and obviously you've got to be careful with the channel ones that you don't do too much damage to the clear sections of it. But you can take all these off and give them a bit of a soak, and whitens them up fairly quick. This radio is stock standard, nothing done to it at all, and the linear with its famous delaminating of the front decal there, face decal, but I've got another one, and when I get a minute I'll put it on. It's in pretty good nick. I'd say it's been used a lot, or if it has been, yeah, probably well looked after, considering the price these amps and the accessories cost. I'd understand why people would look after them. I'll just quickly give this guy a bit of a workout, running into a dummy load, and we're set on the 100-watt scale. So we'll just give it a quick hello audio. Yep, as you can see, yep, definitely doing it's 100 watts. Obviously the SWR will climb up a bit into a dummy load when you start putting a fair bit of power in it. I use this radio without the amp, obviously, a fair bit, and yeah, I've got really good reports that definitely they need a power mic. These radios were set up with a different kind of audio that people say is very distinctive, very narrow. So once you put the power mic on, it sort of yeah, it helps with your audio tone. Great receivers on these radios. I don't think anybody could say that they didn't have great receivers, and yeah, just happy to have one. So yep, yep, and all in pretty good nick. Yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give it the thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I've got a lot of radios to get through, so yeah, I've got plenty more content coming up. 73s for now.